Happening today in just about an hour, doors will open for Fan Expo Dallas. Thousands are expected to attend. The three-day event was previously known as Dallas Comic-Con, and it's the largest gaming, sci-fi, horror, and anime convention in Texas. Just something there for everyone. So our Don White is there live at the K. Bailey Hutchison Convention Center. Good morning, Don, and what can fans look forward to today?
Good morning, Robbie. Well, doors officially open here at 10 o'clock, and there are all kinds of things that you can do. There are meet and greets and autographs with celebrities. There's also cosplay. I got my trusty sword here to protect us this morning. And for more on what you can do with the expo, I'm joined now by Andrew Moyes, the Vice President. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, it's great to have you.
What are some of the attractions?
Well, as you said, incredible lineup of celebrities this year. Fan Expo Dallas really knows how to pull out all stops and bring in some of the biggest stars of the big and small screen. We have David Tennant joining us today, Jodie Whittaker, of course, also of Doctor Who fame, Mads Mikkelsen, Susan Sarandon is here. So many huge stars. You've got to head to fanexpodallas.com to check out all the big names.
And it looks like with the vendors, there's all kinds of different things that people can shop for here. How many vendors do you have, and what are they selling?
Hundreds of vendors that are selling lots of different pop culture style merchandise. We have some really great corporate activations where you can come and see the latest in all pop culture merchandise, gaming and consoles and all that kind of stuff. We also have hundreds of artists in our Artist Alley area. So unique, one-of-a-kind items that you could really get those bragging rights that no one else will have. So a lot of people come down to Fan Expo Dallas to shop.
Anything that's new and different this year?
We have some really great after-hours activities. Last night we did Comic Explosion at the Aloft just across the road, which was a really great art activation. And then tonight, Anime After Dark, which is happening right here. We have some really great voice artists that aren't on the show floor during the day, but they'll be coming out at night. We have a DJ and lots of celebration tonight for that.
Coming in this morning, I saw a lot of interesting costumes. What's going on with the contest?
So we have a huge cosplay contest, so costume play. And cosplay is just another way that our fans and our community celebrate the characters that they know and love. So we have a really big qualifier here in Dallas, and the winner goes on to one of our shows to compete with lots of different other regions. We do 16 of these events across North America, so we bring together the very best in cosplay to compete at that big event.
Very exciting. Thanks very much, Andrew, for joining us. And the show goes on today until 7 o'clock. Tomorrow is from 10 to 5. There is a line that is forming outside, so we're going to head out there, and in the next half hour, we will talk to some of the fans that are here for the show. Live in downtown Dallas, Don White, CBS News, Texas.
All right, have fun, Don. And as Don just mentioned, the event runs until Sunday. Again, hours today, 10 until 7, with special events after the showroom closes, and tomorrow's hours 10 to 5. Now, we should tell you that the youth tickets are already sold out for today, but there are still tickets for adults and children. I guess you can go, you just got to buy the adult ticket if you're a youth. All right, and lots of contests, gaming, and meet and greet with some big sci-fi and anime stars. It really does seem like there's something for everyone there, especially if you're into cosplay. Our Don White joins us live from the K. Bailey Hutchison Convention Center. Good morning, Don, and who's showing up today?
Good morning, Robbie. For those of us who are Star Trek fans, Captain Kirk himself is going to be here, William Shatner. There will also be celebrities from Spider-Man, Stranger Things, among others. So this event opens at 10 o'clock. Take a look at the line here. So the line actually wraps around this room. About 60,000 people are expected for the event today, and I'm joined now by two of them, Ghostbusters fans, obviously, John and Kyle. So, John, what brings you out here today?
I came out here because I wanted to meet McKenna Grace. She's Phoebe Spangler on Ghostbusters, and I got to meet her yesterday. Fabulous time. She got to sign some things for me. I got to do a photo op. I also got to meet, or I'm going to be meeting Gina Davis today. I'm a Beetlejuice fan too as well. And then hopefully Richard Dreyfuss, Jaws. So I came out here to meet a lot of celebs and get some signatures. Happy Ghostbusters Day.
Good choices. And Kyle, what brought you out here?
I mean, mostly just to meet a lot of the Ghostbuster cosplayers, obviously to meet McKenna Grace too, haven't met her before. Huge fan of the Ghostbusters ever since I was a kid, so weird. Why not? You know, first time, why not experience it?
So what are your feelings, your excitement, knowing that you're probably going to meet those people today?
It's pretty exciting. I mean, I'm still used to the whole convention thing and obviously cosplaying, but I mean, it's pretty exciting getting to meet, you know, someone you see on the big screen and then getting to see them in person and see their whole personality. It's really cool.
And what about you? What are your emotions, your feelings?
Oh yeah, same. I really do feel that this is only my second convention, and so actually I'm kind of like new to it and I'm learning. But what's kind of nice is that you have to stand in line for hours, but then you get to like hang out and meet new people that are standing in the line next to you from all walks of life. So like I just met him like 10 minutes ago, and we've been talking it up with Ghostbusters. And so it's not just about meeting the celebs, but just people in general allowing you to kind of geek out, you know?
All right. Well, thanks very much for joining us. And the show, it continues until 7 o'clock today, 10 to 5 tomorrow. In the next half hour, we're going to be going in an interactive area, and I will have more from there. Live in Dallas, Dawn White, CBS News, Texas.
Thank you, Don. I love it. He says you get to geek out. All right. I love it. A place to be. Thank you. And today, doors have opened for Fan Expo Dallas. Thousands of fans are expected to attend the 3-day event. It was previously known as Dallas Comic-Con, and it's the largest gaming, sci-fi, horror, and anime convention in Texas. So as you might expect, just a little bit of something for everyone. And our Don White is live at the K. Bailey Hutchinson Convention Center with a preview. Hey there, Don.
Hey, Robbie, and as you said, the doors here at the Fan Expo, they opened just a couple minutes ago, and behind me I have some Star Wars characters. We have Stormtroopers, we have Ewok down there, and if you take a look over here, this is the Saber Guild. There is a saber fight going on right now. And for more on some of the things that you can do today, I'm joined by Andrew Moyes. You're the Vice President of the Expo. What are some of the attractions that are going on today?
We're so excited to be underway down here at the K. Bailey Convention Center. We're here right through Sunday, all weekend. We're celebrating all things fandom. So whether you love sci-fi gaming, anime, horror, or of course comics, where this all started, this is the place to be. Some incredible names this weekend: Jodie Whittaker and David Tennant from Doctor Who fame. Mads Mikkelsen is going to be with us, Susan Sarandon, Gina Davis. You've got to head to fanexpodallas.com to check out the amazing lineup.
And for people out there who may be wondering, what is cosplay?
So that's just another way that our fans and communities celebrate the characters that we know and love. And it's an incredible way to get creative and sort of invest your passion in sharing it with the community. And you can see we have members of the 501st Legion here that have movie quality costumes. I mean, these are right down to the detail as if they've just walked off the set.
Very impressive. And thanks for joining us, David. And now I'm going to get my lesson in how to fight with a saber from David. David, thanks for joining us. So if you could kind of, you know, this is my first time officially. So if you could tell us how we should do this.
So we're going to hold the lightsaber with two hands. We're going to try to swing it nice and flat. We want to make a strong X shape, okay? All right, so you're going to try swinging it here at me?
Okay.
All right, come on in. Go and swing the lightsaber. Just like that.
Okay.
And then
that's pretty simple.
We would keep going like that. Come up with a bunch of different strikes. You could block overhead like this. Yep, just like that. And eventually you put a bunch together and we create a fight.
And about how long do these fights typically last?
So the performance time on these fights is 30 seconds, anywhere to 2 minutes, but the prep time for it could take months.
Okay, well, thanks very much, David, for joining us. And the expo, it goes on today until 5 o'clock. Tomorrow, you can come back for the show that is from 10 to 5. Live in downtown Dallas, Dawn White, CBS News, Texas.
All right, Don, thank you so much. A lot goes into that. They are serious. Thank you so much. Now, as Don said, hours today, 10 until 7. Tomorrow, 10 until 5. Youth tickets, by the way, are sold out today, but there's still plenty of tickets for adults and children. So maybe if you want to come, you just have to buy an adult ticket. All right, you've been warned. 10:33 happening this weekend after you do the cleanup. This weekend's Fan Expo Dallas underway. It's going to draw tens of thousands of fans to downtown Dallas. The event, previously known as Dallas Comic-Con, features panels, Q&A sessions, shopping, cosplay contests, gaming, and meet and greets with some of the biggest sci-fi and anime stars. As promised, if you're into this kind of thing, you're going to find something to love. Our Dawn Whitey is there live at the K. Bailey Hutchison Convention Center. So, Dawn, what's happening now?
I'm here in the celebrity autograph area. We are starting to see lines forming here for different celebrities who are out. Take a look down here. You have Peter Cullen, Optimus Prime. He is signing autographs right now. Of course, Daphne from Scooby-Doo. Bugs Bunny, Winnie the Pooh, the people that do the voices will be here. And I'm joined now by two people who had quite a long trip to get here, the Rodriguezes. So, Mariah, where did you all come from?
We came from San Antonio, made the 5-hour drive last night.
And who are you here for?
We're here for Grey Delisle. And then we're going to hit up Gaten from Stranger Things after this.
What are some other things that you are planning on doing today?
We also have a couple of vendors that are throughout that we favor. One of the artists, Ariel Diaz, she does really good artwork. And then I also have a metal artist that I go to, Pesh Effects. He's really great at what he does.
Tell me a little bit about your costumes and what inspired it.
Yeah, so we are Jedis from Star Wars, just our versions of them, nobody specific, but we made them ourselves and we love dressing up.
And you said this is the fourth time you've been to Dallas for this event. What is it about it that keeps on bringing you back?
They always have a great lineup of celebrities every year, and again, the artists are fantastic. I highly recommend hitting Artist Alley if you ever come to the Fan Expo in Dallas.
Well, thanks very much for joining us today. And today the show goes until 5 o'clock. Tomorrow it will be, or 7 o'clock. Tomorrow it will be open from 10 to 5. Live in downtown Dallas, I'm Dawn White, CBS News, Texas.
Thank you so much for the update, Dawn.